Hello, 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 everyone. It's Cosmic Wizard back with the third part to Mystic Valley. In the description below, and the Cosmic Wizard, the promo code for 10% discount on Dubby, good, wholesome, clean energy. But now we'll be starting the next part to the Misty Valley. We're trying something new with the music. I'm trying to stay fairly uncopyrighted. So a brief recap. We had arrived at the Abbey City. None of the party had done too much of a, perception of the town that was built into the back of the Abbey at this moment. But we were also starting to wind down because everybody was getting tired. We have Teru of the Flesh that was guiding them through. She was known and praised as one of the 5 holy stars. They had also met Zeru of the Dead, also mentioned as one of the 5 holy stars. We had a situation where our friend Reggie was playing with the orphans, and he just lays back and let them use him as a jungle gym. We're in the midst of a desert from a previous era in time. Our friend Sebastian, sorry about that. No. Had started cleaning the cathedral windows to earn a little extra money, as well as try to investigate this religion. The first window he cleans, and he was not sent to clean this window, he was sent to the Abbey for asking to clean the windows by Teru. One of the monks had asked him to start cleaning one of the windows. So we'll open up with Sebastian cleaning Teru's stained glass window. Do you have any questions about said window, other than you notice the regalness and the imagery, along with the red star depicted in the mirror, or the mural, is shining above the city? It is not a metaphor for each of these murals to have a star above them. Sebastian.
I have no questions. I just want to focus on my work.
Reggie, any questions?
I'm not in there. I'm getting to see outside. I mean, again, I'm a giant muscular man. I'm carrying heavy shit, dude.
As you finish up with the first window, you move to the next. The image of
As I think,
Zeru of the Dead
me no clean, me live.
is there. A black star. Though it is on the horizon, you can see it. Any questions about this one? Or it is a heavily gothic inspired window. It is those of the undead, but was a striking resemblance to it. You have met 2 of the individuals of windows you have been cleaning. Sebastian, any question about this one?
No questions.
The next window, Skyla de Flame. You hear some of the monks in the Abbey speaking of old Camelot as you clean this one. The depiction of a woman on the back of a dragon. A hell dragon. But she is depicted in this one as liberating, free of the endless skies. You also notice that with the turtle that is slowly working its way to the city, the blue star is slowly coming closer coming to the abbey. You hear the monks speaking of old Camelot and of the graveyard at the edge. The champion's graveyard.
Ask the monks to tell me about Camelot.
They begin to explain that Camelot, in its end times, that Scylla was the last inducted into the Knights of the Round Table in Arthur's fall, how his hoarding of the Holy Grail had corrupted and turned once a noble and majestic figure to something dark and twisted of man. That the Hell Dragon had reached Camelot, and under the advisement of Merlin, began to train the young Scylla for a fate beyond Camelot. That madness in the end days of Camelot ruled out, where Arthur, paranoid for power, attempted to slaughter Scylla and her family, and was only successful in one of the facts. Scylla was a survivor. Her family was not so lucky. She had taken Excalibur and returned it to the Lady of the Lake and destroyed the Holy Grail, freeing Arthur and allowing him his final rest. How after her time in Camelot she traveled abroad, gathering other riders of beasts and men. How the first wave and the first forces that led the slave rebellion was guided by the beast riders and the mud and the evolved movement. The next mural that comes up is Behemoth of the Endless Mountains. The terracottas particularly carry this statue or this mural and window with reverence. As the statues begin speaking of old tales, of a boy born to a Chinese witch who had fallen for a titan. Their love gave birth to him and gave the terracottas a chance to break their eternal vigilance. They swore oaths to this man, this titan, this half-breed. The last mural that you come across is the Silver Star, Talon of the Deep Thought. Of the Deep Thought. This one is odd. This one carries imagery of both technology and forest in tandem. The boy, the man in it, shown of a hybrid form, born of mixed blood. This one carries particular interest. Along the edges as you clean, you noticed druidic script. Do you ask anything about this particular mural? This window. I keep saying mural, it's a stained glass window.
Ask if anyone knows about the script.
One of the monks going, "Oh, that was a nod from the dryads that helped craft the glass. The boy was actually trained by Merlin after Merlin left Camelot. He was raised by the forest but the man's thoughts were of technology. Talon has always tried to preserve both. Technology should never outstrip nature. The script is an account. This is the only mural that actually, or window that actually had something inscribed with it. Do you attempt to read any of it?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to roll for lore and wisdom on the, or it'll be your wisdom modifier. Wait, would this be wisdom or intelligence? You're translating. Intelligence? Roll for intelligence.
I think it's intelligence.
00.
Oh, that's a crit. Oh god, that's a crit. You now actually understand Druidic script. So from this point on, you take advantage rolls when anytime you're trying to read Druidic script. Like, this is the rudimentary cuneiform for it. But it's a heartbreaking tale that this man depicted in the window never knew his biological father, but he was raised by Merlin. His mere presence when he was conceived, he touched his mother's consciousness within the womb. And his presence and his mere birth was an omen and considered an ill omen. She did not die in childbirth, but she was murdered afterwards for bearing this child into the world. And the last of the script carries a dark undertone line, an oath, an ancient oath in Druidic script, that one day he shall return to the realm of night and cut down his mother to give her a proper burial. The script states her body still hangs in the slums. A woman of regal birth, a woman of nobility, left in a pauper's grave to no one to remember and lament. But other cheerier parts of the script paint descriptions of Merlin teaching the boy to walk between nature and science. How he had coached the boy through his first changing, and that his unique nature made him dangerous, to where other hybrids were born for mixed bloods did not suffer as he would. His mind was that of an infotite, but his body of wolf. His wolf form continually changing the more the boys learned. The image that depicts is of him in control, but it carries a warning that this logical being can turn to a feral monster. I'm gonna say you and Reggie see a few of the monks walking into... Actually, before I put that mural up, you've been here a while, and you realize the city in the back of the abbey is literally built into a titan's body, a graveyard of bones. But the people had worked it into the city working. I'm going to say you all know that you notice them moving within the skull cavern. There is no guards, there are no things of that fashion. Do you follow the monks? I'm going to say you would follow them, but you don't have to.
I finished with.
Oh, you're
cleaning
finished with the
all the
mirror.
mur-
You're finished with the stained glass murals.
No, Sebastian, you done with the windows yet?
And I think I'll take a break before finding some other work to do. So I'll follow the monks and observe the city.
When you follow the monks into the skull, you notice that in the back of the cavern is an ancient image. One of faded memory. A massive creature. You have some recollection of what, or some idea of what this is, and it resonates within you. Old war wounds, itching, depiction of a deity or a powerful figure destroying a city. The monks musing, but they speak of the king and what he had, what made him have to reach this point. What made him have to do this? They're basically having a theological discussion. They could technically ask him, but it is something that they discuss, that the king does not feel pride for what he had to do. This mural is a remnant of civilization long gone and dead. Oh, we got a new subscriber.
That's me.
Do you ask anything
Sorry.
about the mural, or do you just...
Or John, I can fix that.
Do you ask anything about the mural before you? Do you participate in the conversation?
Did that help?
No.
Don't follow you, help you.
I'll leave the monks to their discussion.
I choose to follow my nose.
As you walk from that, you see a monolith in the graveyard with the words champion written in hundreds of script.
Some weirdo.
And since you're following it, I figured this is following your nose. You follow the smell of food towards the graveyard.
You're like, you following him? I'm like, I have very good senses. Remember that.
This is another one of the next image is one of another one that I can only get it to do one person with it instead of both of you, so I do apologize.
The one with the graveyard we're looking at, that's who we're...
Oh no, the next one is as you reach the graveyard, you notice that there is a candle vigil around there. As you read the names, the center reads Merlin and Morgan Le Fay. Here lies champions of all, the first that had visited, but not the last. As you read names amongst the tombstones.
Only one I saw was Jonah of Arc.
Yeah. And Joan of Arc, Spartacus, Hercules. Hundreds of names from different people, or from different cultures and different theologies.
Hello?
Yes?
Anyway, I hear a noise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fireworks. Never mind.
You're offered
I
food.
thought
Both of you are offered some food. And most of them don't know when the tombstones were erected. This graveyard has
1974.
this graveyard has been
great-grand.
here for a while.
It was after my great granddad did the thing he didn't like. He's not proud of doing.
But the tombstones are meticulously taken care of, though they don't know when they got here or what tales brought them here to last and rest. They still treat them with great reverence and respect.
I hear it. I don't.
You still there? Oh.
I'm Lily.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm
part of the Dean campaign. You're just in your room doing weird shit, Ariel.
I mean, she can join in. I just thought she was still camping.
Yeah, I thought she was going to camp again, too. But I think she camped for that night, and then basically with that.
Why?
Like, so you see some people actually starting to rush a little bit towards some of the docks. And sorry, I accidentally did some images out of sequence, but I had to put some particular key phrases. Each of you, by the way, are fully rested just from coming around here. The turtle is finally coming into place. People are starting to shout, "We need help with the mooring lines! The city comes!" Another one shouting, "So does the endless sky!" Someone also shouts,
"Do it yourself!"
Can't
you see we're having a moment?
Well, I figured Reggie might want to help bring in the turtle, so I made up the image that I made here, but my bad in the assumption that with that.
You know what they say?
I'll help.
Yeah, again, like
he said he'll help. I'll make sure you guys are doing good. Again,
Well, there's people are collecting the mooring lines and tying in, and then you notice that the bright blue star, and these are daytime stars.
Day stars.
Is
Day stars. I haven't heard of no star.
They're seen at all times. Like, the red one is very prominently seen over the city, but the blue one is coming closer. As you're tying them in, tying in the ropes,
It's looking pretty.
other people begin disembarking from it. Some are cyborgs. Some are accompanied by small creatures in a sling, such to nurture them and grow them.
Anyway.
As the last of the images, as the last...
I'm listening, sorry.
It's all good. That's my bad. I don't want to step on the moment here. Like, this is a lot of just arrivals coming and going.
Right.
So the last of the ropes are tied off, as a massive black shadow now covers the valley, a dragon of hellfire and brimstone descending down. The woman now disembarking. You remember her disembarking from the back of the dragon as she stands there. You remember her from the mural and the dragon from it. But the next thing that you see might be a bit jarring, as the dragon is now engulfed in hellfire and the smoke and brimstone swirling around. A figure now steps from it. A man whose eyes burn with the same fire and intensity of it. Stepping forward, ahead. The woman quiet. Long flowing hair and dark armor was what the dragon was, but the woman behind him quiet and regal. She was supposed to be fully clad in armor, but it keeps doing the flowing in the wind, so she's very quiet. The dragon then looks to both of you with just some disdain. Pure bloods amongst the monks in the abbey. What has you grant us such honor of you visiting? He speaks to you both with a bit of disdain.
My wife told me to come out here to you guys. About dirt being a part of the catapult. So I had to come play pretty.
Everyone else had been treating you like walking on eggshells. This man speaks to both of you kind of different. He is battle hardened. He is not walking on eggshells, but he is showing respect, but speaking to you with a disdain. Like, the words he says to you kind of ooze this.
Yeah, I know. I'm guard man. I get this all the time. I'm used to it.
He stops, but carries himself with this authority as he's looking at you, Reggie, and Sebastian. He's looking at both of you. He stopped talking. He asked what brings you to these parts, but he practically speaks to you with an oozing hate. Everyone else has walked around and treated you with a bit of reverence and walking with eggshells.
Yeah, I know you're wondering why we're here.
You were summoned by the patron. Rather, the patron thought we should see this place.
Yeah. Gen told me to come over here, but also my wife told me to.
You say the word Gen in the city? Like, do you, in character, say the name Gen?
Yeah, Gen, Gen, master.
Oh, okay. No. That's a specific.
I know, it's like, yeah.
The moment you say the name Gen, every monk in the city practically drops to their knees in prayer. I'm talking like across the city, just the mention of the name whispering as everyone drops in prayer.
You know he doesn't like that, right?
They know, but it's also one of those, not many people say that name.
Yeah, because only a select handful of us can say it.
Then Ragnarok is looking at you with a bit of interest. Like, he stops looking at you with hate and looks to you with a bit more interest and reverence. The woman behind him actually piquing an interest as she steps forward.
Oh.
So, You're a part of the new project he's working on, she said.
I've been part of
Actually
the old
open
project.
and warm.
I've been part of the old project. You know, just doing a new task that he asked us to start doing.
She holds out her brilliant golden gauntlet to you. Both of you. And holds freezing like a knight's handshake of respect.
I would love to shake your hand, madam, but my wife tells me not to put hands on any other woman.
I'll shake her hand.
She grips your wrist and goes, "Well met." Sorry about Ragnarok. He snorts hellfire. He gets...
It's understandable.
Yeah.
I snort non-hellfire.
I want you to roll when you grip her wrist.
I gave him a hug.
Both of you then roll.
You're shaking her hand, and I'm going over to the other guy who's not doing hellfire.
Oh, you're just gonna hug the Hell Dragon. I love it.
Yeah.
81.
I mean,
I rolled an 81.
Roll a perception check. The moment you grip her wrist, your detect magic is going haywire. But roll for like the type of magic and maybe a sense of it.
Remember, my detect magic is more of an intuition.
Yeah, I feel like the reason why it's going haywire would be a good reason for your intuition and for you. Magic has feelings. It has a presence. You basically just touched the equivalent of a magic generator gripping her wrist. So
I rolled an...
What'd you roll?
80.
86.
You realize it's a whole... the reason why your intuition is going off is you had just touched a holy relic. You don't know why it is.
Is that the legendary night song I've heard about?
You don't know why it is, but it's like you would just touched God somehow.
What, no hee ha ha on that one? I played a Boulder Gate 3 reference in this shit. How did I quit?
Unnecessary reference.
The Hell Dragon. Reggie, roll for you. Also roll a check.
I did, and I told you I got an 86.
You got an 86. Your necrotic damage is now bumped up to 3 base damage for every attack. You have touched Hellfire. But you don't know why. Like, you might, you presume something to do with this man that you just bear hugged. But you have somehow increased your demonic damage to where your necrotic damage is now a 3. Or, yeah. Do either of you ask about why your magic senses or why...
I trust my gut. My gut says it's because of him. Doesn't need to know any other.
Sebastian, do you ask? Or do you just consider this a matter of importance? Oh, and your detect magic just got you're a little more attuned towards holy relics and magics.
I'm trying to figure out how to see my stupid proficiency shit. You know what I mean? Not that, but my, you know what I mean.
Ask them how long have they been in the fight?
Actually, that's really hard for me to answer. No, in this particular case, they are centuries old, and time is kind of... It doesn't always work so linearly. Like in one realm, a few...
timey-wimey stuff.
Yes. Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. She mentions
I have nothing
that...
else to whining.
Hmm?
Oh, my dog's whining at me.
She brings up that after the shattering, there are multiple echoes of Camelot. But technically, she was born near just before the shattering. There have been dozens of incarnations of Camelot through the cycles and worlds, playing different stories over and over again. But she is a part of the original Camelot story. She is old, but doesn't keep track of the time. She's
I'm old too.
close
You'll hear
to
me complain
your
about it.
age. She's close to your age, Sebastian, in this particular case. Anything else you ask? Like, she can't give you a direct answer.
I have nothing to ask.
I'm old too. You'll hear me complain about it.
She's not complaining. It's more of she
Yeah, I
doesn't
know. It's more
know.
of a, that was a joke. That was a joke. Honestly. Yeah, I'm old too, but you don't hear me complain about myself.
Even though the other guy's battle hardened, I have a feeling that I'm not there at his level yet.
Oh God, no.
Basically a bodyguard.
Technically, the other guy would be his steed.
It's technically her steed. But I'm just saying, I'm
in this particular
basically a bodyguard.
case, both of them are giving the same energy as the star above. Each of these etheric stars give off a presence. Somehow they're both giving off the energy of the star. I don't know if that's something you want to deal with or play around with. But
Fair enough. Time to walk away from this situation and never think about it ever again. And I do so. Walk up and touch it.
So I assume you continue walking around and examining the Titan City.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm following Sebastian.
People are still praying, and so they probably hear you muttering. You know he doesn't like you being prayed to. Or actually, you're still seeing people praying from when they heard the word again.
Oh, maybe they get involved. I'll do it. It'll kick every one of you in the butt.
So you openly say it again. Yeah, every time you say his name, we're talking like a situation.
I will get him involved.
Every time you say the name Gen, it's like that moment from Ace Ventura: Pet Detective when he says the bat's name. They all drop in reverence and start praying.
Ikaka.
Yeah, that. But it's that moment of like, Ken.
I never watched that movie.
But Sebastian is getting annoyed.
No, Sebastian can
This
walk by
fight
himself.
being in the desert fighting off heat delirium. He's getting agitated.
Way more.
I did not make any taverns for this. I'm sorry. I assume you would head to one of like the Oasis taverns, but I didn't make any taverns for this.
We would have gone to the liquor, but no, we can't.
We don't need to travel to taverns all the time.
I didn't do any inside shops or anything like that, and also taverns are very consistent meeting places.
That one that's
Well, that's fine. That'll fit with, the whole desert holy city thing.
You're right, that doesn't fit in with it.
Right, I'll pull out my own flask or drinking itself.
Yeah, no, I don't got a problem with that.
Never-
I'm trying
never
to,
too
like,
early
how
to
am I
start
going
drinking.
to spin this? You find your way into a cool, dark theater.
Like cold.
It's cooler. It's more refreshing.
Yeah, but I don't need to be refreshing on my end. Anyways, your time. We're theater.
The theater there. They carved it into the rock. There's a bit of some of the ribs from some of the other titans that were worked into it are now parts of the support beams for it. They're enacting moments of history from throughout the world's story, the world's events. They speak the word Etriel, and of its world, an ancient word referring to the core. People are quietly sitting in the theater, reveling, enjoying some drinks. The theater play in the back is more just for ambiance. A small little porter, I believe that's the proper term for it, is hopping over to you in a robe. Is there anything I can get you to? He looks at you, Reggie.
Sorry.
No. Do what you're saying. Or say what you're going to say.
A large pitcher of water, please.
Of course. He looks to you, Reggie. Would you prefer a seat, a larger seat, or a sitting pillow?
I'll take a big steady pillow.
Very well. Pillow! He shouts, claps his hands.
Thank you.
As you see, like, 3 little small ratlings in garbs coming, darting from the back of the theater garb, carrying a massive plush pillow, resting it there. Table brought. The pitcher of water is set in front of you, and a magic stone resting there. The pitcher is empty, as one of the little rat porters now stepping forward. He picks up the stone to show you. He then says, Aquarius. The stone glows as the pitcher begins to fill with water. It's an old word, old language. Not druidic, but it's old. The boy is showing you this as a demonstration of how do I say this? He's demonstrating how to refill the pitcher and show that. He then looks at you. Intent shapes the water and leaves you with that. I assume you drink the water to the point where the pitcher is empty.
Stone have limited uses.
Say that one more time.
Does the stone have limited uses?
No, it's actually, in this particular case, it's basically pulling ambient magic from around the air itself and creating water from nothing. Well, creating water from that. They've also kind of left you with the impression of you could keep the stone and pitcher. It's not really important to them.
I'll still ask permission if I can have the stone and pitcher for my travels.
One of the people of the theater just waves at you like, yeah, sure. So they go back to their discussion. Skyla and Ragnarok now walking into the same theater, sitting at a different table. But the moment they walk in, everything got quiet for a few moments, and then everything went back to normal as they sat down. They have a discussion at the table about traveling to Hashem. You had Teru had also stated that you would be welcome to do or ride the for them to book the sandbar, for you to book the sand barge to go to Hashem. But Skyla was discussing about the turtle and how they would be eventually going to Hashem. In addition to that, you hear some of the travelers saying that they plan on walking by foot to Hashem through the mountains. The two of you now have 3 options on how to potentially get to Hashem, should you desire to go. Via the mountains, the turtle, or sand barge. You also hear Skyla talking about a revelry day of challenged combat in the arena in the fortress of Hashem. What do you all do?
I drink from the pitcher.
Do you attempt to refill the pitcher?
Yes.
When you speak the word, what are you thinking when you say it?
Hold.
Good. You understood what he meant by intent. It's cold water. How cold are we thinking? How cold are you thinking? Are you thinking like the cold Arctic North that you may come from?
South Arctic.
One more time.
The South Pole.
Okay, yeah. So in that particular case, it's going to generate water as cold as the South Pole. So the water is practically freezing in the bottom of the pitcher, and it's now steaming cold. The porter now walking up to Reggie. Is there anything we can get you, sir? The children around here seem to love you.
Yeah, I do.
But they also say, because I assume you're at normal size, or reasonable size at this point.
Before
They were saying that you were like...
inside, I took myself down.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. I wouldn't make you roll for that. It's more just for thematic purposes. I guess I should have said that you...
It's also only good for about an hour, too. Again, we're not playing my full normal D&D.
Yeah.
But my character has... I'm just going with that shield that he's wearing has something on it that made him to be able to go bigger or smaller. Just automatically there.
One of your items is basically enchanted with the cantrip enlarge and shrink. I can work with that.
Crystal, it's a gem that's in my abdomen. Anyways, besides that.
The porter then asks each of you, is there anything else you would like?
All your meat. Here's 15 gold.
He looks at the gold. He only takes like 3 pieces and slides the rest back to you.
Yeah. No take back.
As he goes and...
abundance.
Huh?
Looks like somebody forgot that these folk live in overabundance.
As they fetch some steaming meat. As they place the meat in front of you, you notice it's raw, practically cut right off the carcass. He looks at you. Did you want it cooked?
No, it's perfectly fine, just the way it is.
Very well. Sorry if that was offensive.
Yep. Some people think we need it cooked, but it's understandable.
Well, our city is filled with blends of different species or other factors. So some people take an offense to ask if they want it cooked. In addition, it is also considered bad form to ask one's lineage. The porter one of the rat porters now looking to you. Was there anything you wish to eat?
No, thank you, good sir. I'll stick with my drink.
Very well.
To devour my food.
As he darts back, a scene now plays, or is now being acted out, of a champion of the elementals, a friend to the blood, one who had worked with siege teams against the Shadow Kai incursions, that he was sentenced to death, but each suicide mission only built his legend and reputation. Again, this is just ambient in the back. I don't even know if you're even like paying close enough attention with it. But at this point, it's for you two.
I'm eating my food.
How you want to go about it. If you want to head to Hashem for a bit of revelry sparring, and how you want to go about doing it. I didn't want to shoehorn in how you wanted to get to Hashem, because I felt like if I was going to make the Turtle City your transport for it and make the image for it, oh no, you didn't do that.
I look over to Reggie. So how will we go to Hashem? By sand, or by air, or by foot?
Well, you know my option. I'd rather ride this thingy.
Well, there are two things to ride. Oh, okay. So you would prefer to go by sand barge?
I want to ride the sandworm. I've been told that many have tried, but none have succeeded on riding the worm. I will succeed today.
So, in that particular case, you would want to talk with...
I'll pay him 10 gold.
Haru, right?
Yeah, Teru of the Flesh.
Arrow of the flesh. Yes, we can talk to them.
I'm throwing up her mural, her stained glass window. I didn't make an independent photo for it, and
Hold on,
the
I'm
Abby
looking at-
image kind of worked for it, but I thought just that would work better.
Yeah.
As you go to her, she immediately stops her conversation to look to you. Yes, how can I help you?
We are ready to go to a Shem.
Ready to ride the sandworm.
She laughs. It's actually pulled by sand sharks, but you will be going through the...
Potato, potato, I want to wrestle it.
Hush, buffoon.
You will be going through the desert where the sandworms nest.
Hey, I wrestle one of those.
I don't see why not. Just so you know, I didn't make an image for that either.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't sure. I want to give you the freedom for it. I also just...
You know, you're trying to plan for everything, but you can't really completely plan for everything because then you would have too much stuff up trying to plan for everything up to what you're trying to do with the thing. That's why I'm trying to keep you on your toes to keep you going.
And I'm okay with that. I just
And I'm also trying to
understand I don't
push
have
around.
any image, I don't have any direct image for that.
Dude, I've been playing D&D stuff without the imaging.
I know.
Yeah. I was there when we made the book, and we chose the color, and we chose to keep it gray, specifically for that odd.
When will we be going on the barge?
At this moment, we could actually have you leave immediately.
I'll take it now, for me.
But it
But, I
seems... She says...
It seems what?
Shoot.
Sorry, I was switching the image. That a certain individual had gained a little bit of I'm trying to speak with regalness. It's and
Yeah,
I'm
no,
also
I
getting
probably-
tongue-tied. It
Let me
seems
guess,
that a
you're-
certain individual has
Let me
requested
get
a
Patty.
wrestling match.
Oh yeah, never mind me.
No, Ragnarok is actually impressed by Reggie, and when he just hugged him, he's like, he wants to grapple with you. It is a request, it is not a demand.
Oh yeah, well I demand that he accept my request.
Oh no, he requested you, so that's even
Yeah, I know.
funnier.
I demand that he accept my request. That, you know what I mean.
Well, I
demand
wasn't
that he
sure.
accept me accepting his request. That's how it goes. Anyways,
Oh,
I
this
accept-
should be interesting. It's been a while since anyone has actually wanted to grapple with Lord Ragnarok. As she chuckles to herself.
Right.
Oh, I mean, he is a battle-hardened warrior, but he is also kind of revered as a god amongst these people. The fact you were just like, oh, it was like, what the fuck?
He's a god. I'm like, yeah, I was a god once too. Until I became a shitty god and they took my powers away. Now I'm immortal.
They seem
Give
to be
away,
setting
you kid,
up
man.
a little bit of a like there's a chain ring set up amongst a sand pit. And
Yeah,
when
right.
Ragnarok steps into the ring, he's not adorned in armor. He is not Gone is the trappings of his station and status. He's dressed as a peasant. A few of the more older monks practically just doing like a rosary cross. Why would the Lord degrade himself in such a fashion?
It's simple. I take my clothes off too, and we wrestle.
Oh, no, this is a grappling match. They start wrestling, and Skyla...
Yeah, beforehand,
Skyla...
Yeah, but I did that ability, but you have where he's looking in rags, and my character is also not wearing any without actual armor or anything.
You're just gonna do this technically for you naked?
Yep, technically have my willy out.
He looks at him. He looks at you. And actually starts grappling with you. This is going to be a difficult strength check. And you also see Skyla leaning against the wall.
Strength is my, that's you. But since my strength thing is high.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is one of those, you'll roll with advantage and stuff like that. It's just...
I have a +10.
Yes, you will roll with advantage. It's a little different in this case. I'm not sure if you're expecting this man to be strong or not. Skyla's leaning against the edge of the pit when the older monk, speaking of...
Entering the battlefield, I again, knowing who he is, again, because of, good greeting again. Good to see you. I give hugs. That part. So I'm not giving, it's just like Orc Dad. I don't give a half-ass shit. I either
You are fully expecting him to be able to yeet you.
Yeah, basically, I'm figuring you're gonna eat me, or we're gonna be basically sending blows back and forth.
Yeah, no.
Whatever.
So the two of you are going to be grappling. Skyla is going to be speaking to the monks directly, or in passing with this grappling session. You know, we're people too. I mean, before we were legends, I was just a stable girl. Again, one of the monks just clasping their hands together, praying and thinking that thinking low quality of them. She's just shaking her head. She's just kind of like disappointed. Like she's trying to convince these people, like you don't have to treat us. Why am I trying?
No. Tell your face. I don't need you talking.
The two of you are grappling, so roll for it. And Sebastian, I assume you're at this pit. I don't know if you're just quietly. I don't know if you're quietly talking.
All I heard was Sebastian is at the pit.
Sebastian is at the pit. I don't know what he's doing, but in your specific case, roll. Tell me what you rolled.
Betting on the winner.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to gamble or what they would gamble here.
Anything I would try talking to Skyla. You hold up the pitcher of ice cold water. Say, so if I live long enough, is this the fate for me?
Possibly. You never know. Lord. She looks around. Our Lord. Refusing to say his name.
Me again?
God! The monks again. It's like the Shirikaka moment. They just roll through the city. Ragnarok is looking at you just like, could you stop doing that? Or are you just doing that to fuck with them?
I'm doing it to fuck with them every time. Just fuck that one pretender.
You got to tell me what you rolled. She actually looks at you like it's why the Lord tends to refrain from letting effigies be left for him. Well, it's one of the reasons I think he's always mysterious and always just
The
there.
thing hitting my butt.
What did
I
you
got
roll?
72.
You got a 70. Okay. So
You know how I'm
you're,
doing this?
you're keeping fairly fairly in pace with him for his size. You're bigger than him at this particular moment,
I should.
but it's that moment of no
When we
matter
started,
how
I-
much bigger you are than him, he is somehow keeping pace with your strength.
I enlarge myself even more.
It does not phase him. But
Yeah,
she
no, I
also
didn't
looks
phase
at the ice pitcher and she just goes, "Can I see the pitcher for a moment? I don't mean to be rude about this, but she's looking around. I'm in full plate mail and she wants to dunk herself in the pitcher. Just dump out the pitcher on her. But she
I know of heat delirium.
Yeah, totally that. Not
Ice
because of it.
elementals know that particular burden.
She grabs the pitcher and dumps it on her. She's just like, it's as cold as the Arctic water, and it's practic ecstasy.
Yes, it's totally that. Not because there's a giant naked kaiju behind you.
Handing you back the pitcher. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You have no idea how. Oh, it's, as she points to the wrestling match, they expect us to always just carry ourselves with this regalness, and anytime we try to walk around in a normal attire, they want the legend, or they perceive as the legend somehow hurts the image. She just glares at Teru, and she's just sitting in her nun habit, fanning herself, enjoying the show. Like she is looking at there with a bit of there is no she looks she carries herself regally, but her she's practically eye banging both of you in the pit. And Skylar is practically envious of, but not all of us get to wear religious garb designed for the desert. She's flipping off Skyla as she's again continuing to eye bang Reggie and Ragnarok. You can roll again.
I can tell you, because I cheating out of your system, because I hit a D100 button, and then it did a lot better for me.
That works too. I do appreciate that. I don't mind if if either of you download an app for D100.
That's why I'm on the computer, because I'm using my D&D Beyond.
So, Cairo, if you download the D&D Beyond on your computer, you can apparently roll for D100s. I would not be opposed to that.
It's right
We
there.
already have a D100, a physical one.
Yeah, here's a physical one. I had one.
Okay. No, that's why I was doing D10s. I don't assume everyone has a D100 dice.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, cryos, I know what happens, the dice and stuff for it. I don't, but again, I have basically it on my iPad, I have it on my phone, and I have it on my computer. So Errol and I are
just,
covered on our ability.
It's better
just
for
saying-
a...
I know I did before. I'm just saying for me, it was easier for me to use the 100 part instead of the D10 territory.
That works. And then you can always add the degrees of success. If you have a D100, when I tell you to roll the D10, you're rolling for 100. Yeah.
Yeah, is that... I find it funny. I right now I'm fucking around with this shit. So I have it where I'm rolling not 1, 2 100. And I got a number? That's right. 22.
Oh, yeah, this is where it's like everyone's going to wonder like a physics check in this one because somehow this little man just lifts this kaiju and slams it. Teru is a succubus, but you were saying something as he like suplexes you into the ground. I'm gonna say you take like 20 damage from that.
I'm down.
Unless you want to take more damage for that. He's not trying to kill you, but it's like I don't know if I'm saying base 20 damage, but if you want to take more damage, this isn't a fight to the death.
I'm saying I took 50 damage.
Okay. Yeah, no.
That
So,
way I'm hit. I'm still at like a good chunk. I'm still up 130.
As Teru, she had also, you had also heard from the previous session, she is married to one of the Holy Stars.
Ain't stopping anything.
No, I know. I don't know if Sebastian would find this unprofessional for a holy priestess to be watching with such hunger in her eyes. Skyla, she fully embraces that she has to basically glad hand in front of people. Tara's a succubus. She gets like the ultimate cheat for everything. Monogamy and succubuses are not seen together. The fact she isn't wearing something scantily clad is actually a miracle. But Skyla is basically just giving her that
What's a miracle? Finding someone and having 2 kids.
Does Sebastian...
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to actually know what's...
that you ever judge is the one that tries to annihilate the galaxy.
So he's only going to look at basically, so the Nazis, the Shadowkais, basically anyone who tries to genocide is the one who gets his ire.
Yeah.
The two
Remember
of
the
them,
bugbear?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The two of them kind of like look at each other. The flipping off was kind of playful. It's kind of like two sisters like being passive aggressive to each other.
Bitch, you skank, you whore. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, back to work. I rolled 9 of the dice and I got 801.
So
It's a little bit good.
you're a little bit reeling. Are you trying to lock back arms with this guy?
Damn right I am. You don't want to let go of the heat to pass him. You don't know where this is gonna lead.
Well, both of you are literally built for health. I just realized both of you are built for hellfire and heat. The fact that the two of you are grappling each other, your bodies would practically be radiating heat. I'm gonna say you're be drinking water for this, but you're gonna be taking heat damage. So if I say that like
Are you sure I don't have heat resistance?
No. Sebastian is taking heat damage.
Oh.
You're practically built for the desert and radiating heat from that. Ragnarok is radiating hellfire.
Oh, yeah.
Because he is hellfire. But Sebastian wouldn't know that about him. He did the lore on the mural, but you understand he's a dragon, but
Like my wife.
And that he's partially on fire.
yeah, so he's radiating heat. You're by this pit and you're...
But if I realize that I'm taking any kind of heat damage, I'm probably gonna go somewhere else. Might even ask Skylar to come with me so she doesn't get heat stroke.
Me?
Yeah.
Can you hear? Okay. No, my mic got disconnected. She's actually kind of using divine radiance from that. She's used to the hellfire. It's the hellfire and the desert heat.
My heatness is making it better.
Yeah, so you're gonna take about 5 heat damage, which means 10 because of your weaknesses. Are you physically showing any of this discomfort to the heat or something like? I don't know if you're trying to be stoic about it or if you are blatantly showing that the heat is bothering you.
If I go any lower than what's safe, then yes, I am gonna show certain symptoms.
So you take 5 base heat damage,
Here,
which means any damage you take is doubled when it comes to heat. So you would take 10 damage.
So that brings me down to 5, and as my, heat delirium, I'm gonna say, Commissar, we must retreat. We cannot allow our brothers and sisters to die like this.
Skyla immediately picks up on, oh, fuck. Immediately is like just causing divine radiance for,
dude, just go in the shade. At least safe over there.
And Teru rushes to your side to try to help you up. The heat is no longer bothering you. I didn't actually think about I forgot the kaiju reptile shoots fire from himself or practically radiates heat. And then the dragon is hellfire. No, I didn't think about it for that moment until I'm like, oh shit.
And you're...
So you're being kept and maintained by the 2 ladies. They're still watching the fight, but they are very much like, fuck you, heat. Fuck you, heat. You now gain, I want to give you something for this, for not just dying from the heat. I'm just like, it's hellfire. You're not going to gain resistance to fire, but
I gain another hit point when I'm fully healed.
Yeah, no, I know. But in this particular case, you were just smacked with demonic presence along with this. So I'm trying to think. Resistance to holy damage? Like you gain a passive resistance to holy damage?
Because
he is demonic.
Skylar is doing radiance.
She's protecting you, but because you got hit hard with a demonic presence with hellfire, I'm trying to think. what resistance you would gain from that.
Family is
Probably from
Heard it well.
demonic
Heard it well.
or abyssal.
Abyssal. What's abyssal?
So some kind of resistance to anything demonic.
Yeah. There, but and then so like necrotic damage would deal 1 less damage because I got to work out damage pools for this, but it's that moment of
You can do that later. We'll just say like resistance to
demonic presence, demonic resistance. No. It's notes for later. You gain you gain resistance to demonic damage. It's not going to be anything relevant right now. So just making a particular note. And in your particular case,
word to word.
I don't know if you would take. You're not taking any like demonic damage from that. It would, but.
No, I'm not taking any damage at all from that part.
You're continuing the grappling. There is a healer now rushing to the pit. You're a guest in the city, a guest of the patron, a guest of, and being treated as friendly to 2 of their goddesses. So there is a monk practically sprinting to you like, fuck. I'm sorry, my lord, I didn't realize the issue, there would be an issue with hellfire. As he's like,
yeah, better not die, you, I still need you.
Who's he sprinting to exactly?
You. Specifically you. Like, he is practically...
I'm in a raid. Match.
The 2 of them are still grappling, sparring, and
Monk realized, oh shit, I realized this guy can't do this. Go. Help him.
Yeah, no, two of their goddesses, 2 of their goddesses are now doting on you in this particular moment. You are perceived as a guest. This monk is practically sprinting to you for the fact that he's like, ministering first aid magic to you, and he is terrified because his goddesses are like, they're doting on you. He's terrified that they're going to take out that. I'm trying to paint this image. He's terrified that the two of them might see you getting in that condition that quickly and no one doing something about it until they noticed. Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't do anything about that. It's just
damage to their reputation.
Yeah. They feel that it's damaging their reputation. They're thinking of that. Then again, they do see them as a holy figure.
Yep.
So it's that moment of they might be worried about a death sentence or that.
Oh shit, they might kill one of us if something bad happens. I don't help them.
Yeah. So he's running, he's trying to heal you, but he's panicking in their presence. As you're recovering your health.
I want to know, John, I wish you could learn all spells.
You can. In
this
particular module.
Yeah, I mean, I know that, and I also know that, and when it comes to the other ones, wizards and sorcerers or whatever are the ones that have the ability to buy spells to learn, so they can learn.
In this case, no one has asked to see a magic merchant in this city yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my brain.
No, I know. I also don't want to. I don't want to be like, you can. I want you to naturally come to this. You come to like if you asked about going to the magic shop, it would come up. It hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, because my brain goes, oh, you have a thought. What was their thought
I
again?
am a magical being trying to walk as a man.
I asked that because I want to learn some healing spells.
I'll work something in for the barge, but I'm gonna let you keep doing your little sparring session.
I only say that because I want to basically have
Must
healing
protect me.
hands and put the shit out of them.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with you learning that. It's at this moment I'm trying to handle this moment. You're slowly recovering and gaining your sentence. You're recovering. Roll again. Reggie you can roll again. But at this particular moment, you're starting to gain your senses, and this man is terrified in this moment. They're enjoying the revelry for this, but he's not enjoying himself. He's terrified as he's healing you.
Oh, yeah.
The monk is terrified.
Doing as best as you can, Privet. Do not worry if I fall. Such is our ways.
I believe in you. You got this.
As you're just taking another, just like grappling with. You can also slug each other. Slug each other in the pit.
That's what I'm saying. If I have later on, if I can understand the healing palm, you start punching the shit out of as healing.
That actually might hurt Ragnarok.
Yeah, it's because it's because of the ability of the healing ability has effect on the ability of that part, on what the thing is, and so it's doing the negative damage of what it would be doing. So if it's not doing anything, it would have been doing something.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's why I know how to fight them. That's the easy part. I know how to fight them and actually do damage.
Oh no, you're doing damage. You just do a little amount of damage.
I mean, damage.
Oh yeah, you're trying to do. There's damage. You're trying to do damage.
Like
you earned his. You want to earn his respect in fighting. Yep. You've earned his respect in social situations.
Yeah, now we can turn around, no clothes on. I have a problem.
But yeah. So the monk is continuing like. I'm shifting over back to Sebastian. The monk is nervous about it and practically terrified. He feels that you're probably getting slighted. You're also now associated in this city with someone who walks with their king, their practical god, and the thing that their order worships. However, everything in there, they're not vengeful, but they're afraid that one day that they might become vengeful.
Is this Jan we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was, but I was just like, yeah, you know this. I'm like, is this?
You've dropped Gen's name to the point you are associated with their god, which essentially has people treat you like royalty, or treat you as a royalty or a demigod.
I mean, I technically am part of his group.
Yeah. I mean, you don't directly know that you're working for him as the patron, but the patron is associated with Gen, and it's for them and for most cultures of who would know him, they don't speak his name unless you're addressing him. You're messing with the religious order, which is kind of funny.
He's like, yeah, but how are you able to say that name? You shouldn't be able to say that unless you knew him. Yeah, I know him. I met him.
I would say both of you would have met
Anyway,
both of you.
Flashback.
So you're having war flashbacks, PTSD flashbacks as a medic is trying to help you.
I'm laughing hysterically.
While you're flashing back, so both of you have met him in the past. Reggie, in Reggie's case, he actually knows him by name. You remember an image of a silver-haired man, similar to how the patron was. You're confused by how the patron and this person... You don't know too much about the patron yet, other than he's powerful. You might even flash back to moments when you had seen Joker, having met him. While you're murmuring, you're specifically focusing on the silver hair, though, and possibly Joker. You're murmuring to yourself, correct?
Yes.
The monk hears something that you murmur, something about a silver sun, or a circus master with a porcelain face. The man goes even more rigid, and his healing spell intensifies. Your presence and what you have been whispering in memories has now galvanized his healing spell to where Reggie is now openly talking about Gen, but you know Gen in reverence or in passing. So, there's a difference between Reggie joking about it and you saying that, and you've just elevated yourself in his eyes to the point where you now add radiant damage for your strikes. Just one point of radiant damage.
God,
when you start channeling magic attacks. But he is, you're starting to gain your senses, and this man is terrified in your presence. So Reggie, roll again.
Rolling on the highway. Boop. That was a 59.
Well,
I know,
that
so
actually is a really bad one.
I know it. I was like, I re-rolled. You know what I did? I took 2 100 dice and I rolled. What I did? No more than the last one.
So, you're gonna take another suplex, or maybe not a suplex. He's gonna practically back up, running jump,
bed and slap my head in.
Yeah.
Bed, slam my head in.
Yeah. If you're below 10, if any of you hit, actually, specifically in Reggie's case,
okay, I'm at 90
if you hit lower than 10 HP, for you start getting a little, you start slurring your speech.
Dang, man, there's something there. What are you doing? How about your forehead? Yeah, we're talking about you.
So, you're gonna take another 20 damage?
I know, I'm down. I was at a 130, and I'm down to 190. 40 damage I'm going with?
Yeah.
Anyway, I keep going.
Back to you, Sebastian. This man is this man is now practically worshiping you as he's trying to heal you. He's also very terrified.
So I can make a coherent thought now?
Yes, you can make a coherent thought now, but you're also this man is practically sweating bullets. His goddesses are more focused on the fight, but he's just like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I let a friend of our Lord get so much damage. Guests, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Sure. You're
It's okay,
forgiven.
you're not gonna
I'm just a
die.
traveling doctor.
You're only gonna
There's no
almost
need
die.
to worry about me.
No, it's not that. You're guests of the goddesses and a friend of the patron.
We
a
never
friend
said
of
that.
a friend. In your case, Reggie, you've been throwing around Gen's name, but he says the patron or our Lord.
Yeah, if he had a problem with it, he can hit me with a lightning bolt. Are you Patty?
Yeah, there's also the fact that some of these people were born into this religion, but have never actually met them. Some of them that have. It's the older people, like the really, really old people. I'm talking like there's going to be a monk practically with moss on him who's just not phased by any of this shit. But the younger generation, it's, I guess it plays into the fact of religious indoctrination.
Yeah. While I'm still trying to, console this monk, I'm just gonna shout to the pit, Ragnarok, break his jaw so he can't talk for 20 years.
Oh, God! Crow, it's your turn. You can roll again. Reggie.
Do
Sorry.
you step away, maybe?
I don't know. He's still in the chat. Reggie.
What?
Okay.
I'm back up. I told you I had a pee.
Oh, my bad. I missed that. That's my bad. I didn't hear that. I missed that. It's your turn.
What happened before this?
He's trying to console the monk, and now he shouts to the fight pit, Ragnarok, bust his jaw so he can't talk.
20 years.
That's playful. He's not gonna break anything.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, I'm like, I just was thinking of a nut shot. I'm like, nah, I don't think he would punch below the belt. I mean, if this was a death match, he might have opened with a nut shot.
That's true. But I would have done the same.
I know. There's a difference between fighting for fun and fighting to kill.
Yep. If it's just fight for fun, you still need this. If it's to survive, you're going to do a lot more.
Oh God, so much more. So again, roll, Reggie.
Activating dice mode. Hitting dice. Boop. Give me good luck. 89.
Nice. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm a man.
You're not going to take as much damage, but I think after this last, hit, it's going to, drill into your forehead. And then afterwards, help you up. I think we should call that here.
I think that's a good idea. I want to keep distracting the lady.
Teru, now looking to the monk. Oh dear child, what's wrong? I let your guest get hurt. Skyla going. What? Oh,
What?
shit. No, they're now realizing, oh, crap. You know things happen, right? We appreciate that you helped. But I allowed one of your sacred guests. Skyla rubbing her temple. And this is the problem with people seeing us as gods.
I was a god of one. That's just my power.
She's just like, this is the problem with people seeing us as like gods and untouchable. We make mistakes.
Yeah. That's why we go with the flow.
And then she points at Teru. She sleeps with like 6 men every night. That's a mistake in itself. Fuck you. Teru says that to her. But again, it's all playful. It's just like sisters barbing each other. But he also knows of our Lord. Yeah, that's not that hard to do. He shows up all the time. No one knows when he's here. Several of the younger monks, all of them, just, the Lord could be here at any time? How would we prep for his... Do you realize he really hates the whole fanfare? We hate the fanfare. We were slaves. I was born as a frickin' stable girl.
I was rich.
I was a Nephilim. A bastard child of an angel. I'm a bastard. Milady, you should never speak yourself that way. Ragnarok going, why? You that put us in these positions. You're the ones that have raised us to these idol symbols. I wore my peasant clothes because I wanted to actually spar with Reggie and enjoy the fight.
And a naked bitch for the thrill of it.
Look at the man Sebastian. He's not angry. He is thankful for your aid. Can you imagine if we went around punishing people for good deeds?
There would be no good deed.
He looks, Ragnarok looks to you, Sebastian. I apologize for the hellfire. This man actually is apologizing for smacking you so hard just from his heat.
You're just laying here. Like a weird dog.
As he's looking at you, Sebastian.
Man, when
You're soldiers, this is to be expected.
how much did that help? Did I lose on the final thingy?
Ragnarok going, you took at least 6 hits. You realize that, right? That's not a small feat. And you survived
My answer remains the same, Sir Ragnarok.
He actually laughs at the fact that you called him sir.
No.
It's not a mocking tone. It's refreshing. You know he's from the pit of hell. And the fact that you call him sir and treat him with reverence, it's
I would say
refreshing.
more politeness.
Yeah, that word.
And in your particular cultural case, their form of politeness amongst most of your species is pretty much getting out of the way, you filthy gutter rat.
Ain't the much where you belong.
As elementals live for a long time, some might grow out of such things.
It's true.
Aren't developing.
I
Aren't
have not
developing
met
anything.
too many elementals other than Jolt that has that mindset, though. Yeah, he name dropped Jolt.
Do your mama.
As he then just starts walking back to go collect his armor.
Okay.
Okay.
Now my naked ass runs off into the sunset.
Cover the children's eyes.
I think the one thing that might be odd in this the city was like, this is a religious city, but I also see there being a red light district.
Yeah, damn right there would be.
I mean, she's like the literal head of their order is a succubus.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I put my clothes back on.
okay.
Only you down both, and my wife does dusty that ween.
As they start readying the sand skimmer. That's what I think I'll call it. The sand skimmer.
Does the skimmer pullers have a name?
It's a ship, and it should. It's not one of those things you think about.
Oh no, it's skimmers. I was just saying, did you think of the name? Sand sharks have a name?
I also didn't think to name the sand sharks.
Brad and Bill.
It's I don't mind doing that. I just like it's that moment of like I
what
didn't
name
put.
should we give the ship? Put in your vote now.
Yeah, technically the ship doesn't have a name, and neither did the sand sharks.
Okay, guys, now we're on to category number 2. What are we gonna name the sharks?
A few
Brad and
merchants also climb aboard, and start readying themselves to go to the capital.
You want a brand new car?
As you see them setting up, because I'm posing it this way. As they're setting up, you see one of them is setting up a spell shop, cantrips, things like that. Another setting up weapons, enhancements, maintaining equipment.
I did myself.
And other things like that. Shit. Trying to think how I'm doing that.
Oh, good.
No, I want to set up a couple shops on here. Give you a couple things, because I'm not being super hard on this or super focused on this. But weapon maintenance is a bit of a thing in this. Not that it super matters. There is an enchanter. And each of you still have that cat whistle.
Cat whistle?
Before you guys headed...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sebastian has a cat whistle.
Yes.
So you can technically use that as well. You have not used it, but...
I wanted to keep it safe in my party.
Seeing as how there's already some shops, it wouldn't really be necessary to use it, and the cat merchant didn't say that it would take a while for him to, arrive, but he would arrive.
Yes. It's a matter of, I don't know how you want to do it. I set up a spell shop and a weapons shop. There's been a while since you've, I don't know if you've maintained your weapons, but the weapons shop can do the weapons maintenance. There's an enchanter.
I am flat broke.
I don't know. Need some of my gold.
2 gold, 1 silver, 1 platinum.
You realize 1 platinum is 10 gold, right?
Yeah, but I still want to, save it for later.
Okay. What are we trying to buy? For?
I was telling you that there are shops. You also stated that you wanted to... I was telling you that there were shops for you to purchase from.
I know, and then you went...
Sorry. So there is a weapons merchant who can do weapons maintenance, even weapon enhancements. Or, actually no, the weapons enchanter can do the enhancements. There is a spell merchant selling cantrips and other spells. As the sand skimmer begins pushing forward. I don't know if you're going to wrestle a worm still.
Woo! Never thought I was going to do that. But I'm probably going to pass because I'm down to 35 health.
This will be a somewhat long trip. Yeah, you guys will be restored to full health.
I know, but I was saying at that moment. Well,
Yeah,
doing this, I would love to, but I'm at 35 health. I'm gonna have to.
But there is a spell merchant.
I want to go there. I want to get my gold.
As the merchant then goes, "Hello there. Don't see your kind too much in our realm." He was
Right.
He was about to say in the desert, and then he's like, "Wait, never mind. In our realm."
I'd like to go to the weapon enhancer.
I want to go to the.
So, you wanted to learn a healing spell. Is there a specific one you wanted?
I don't know.
This one, I'll let you guys pull up
I know
some
there's
D-
healing. I know there's healing word, healing palm, revivify. If you're trying to revive someone.
I'd say healing word because you could just shout bitch at someone and then they heal. You could literally insult them to heal them.
No need.
Suddenly they're healed. Like, what the hell?
But healing word and healing palm is what I want.
Okay. That will be 8 gold for the two for those 2 spells.
Anyway, said 8 pieces.
Yes. 8 gold.
8 of those. Got right out of that. That's still 227 gold.
Jesus Christ.
I told you my wife gave me an allowance.
The merchant slides a cantrip in front of you. May I interest you in Eldritch Blast?
You know what? I'll take it. Have another 16 gold.
He's gonna take the gold and just pocket it. Like he sets the stuff for the cantrip aside, but pockets the rest for himself. These merchants don't just stay in the blood. At least the blood merchants do travel to other worlds, so they try to keep some currencies and stuff like that. So the weapons enhancer. What are you looking to do, boss man? This little fairy, like a 2-inch fairy, is standing
After he gets done doing his stuff, can I wander back over to where Sebastian is and do the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Where was
put
I?
my black pistol on the table.
The little fairy. Sorry. So the merchant is half brownie, half fairy. The little man is only 2 inches tall. He's looking at it like
half fairy, half brownie. What's a brownie?
Yeah. Brownies are basically like little elves. They're also distracted by shiny objects. You could hold up a gold coin and be like.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
The ultimate case of ADHD. But he's looking at the little thing, his little wings struggling to flap, and he's like, "What you want to do with it?" Again, he's like 2 inches tall. He's looking up at you. The other thing you might be wondering is, how did he put the axes and the swords in place for the stall here?
You telekinesis. Good fellow learn, people.
Actually, yeah, it would be telekinesis. I was just...
See? I'm on top of the
You just don't
leaderboard. I know
always
what's
assume
happening.
someone's magical, so there might be the first thought of, how did the little guy put the giant axe on the wall?
I think you can probably parkour that.
And now I'm picturing a little brownie fairy just parkouring weapons booth. What do you want to do with the pistol? He says, bouncing.
Enchant to shoot radiance.
He looks at you. But you've already started developing radiant ability. You would just have to...
That was for strikes. This is shooting.
He's looking up and sizing it up.
Anyway,
Now, I realize that we live in overabundance, but I do trade with the other worlds and travel around quite a bit. I can do 1 additional radiant damage. Well, he can do the enchantment. I'm saying 1 additional radiant damage, but he'd put it like it's that moment of, I don't know how to finesse saying that, because a shop person in D&D ain't gonna go, it now does 1% 1 damage more. It's enchanted to do that. He looks at you and sizes up. 2 gold? Looking at you with a quizzical face. Too much? Too little?
Yes, so I tell.
I look at Reggie and say, I'll give you this platinum piece for 10 gold.
Okay, here you go.
As you pull out the shiny things, the little weapon merchant just sits there, is like, shiny, 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 shiny. Sorry, that's hardwired literally into my DNA.
Or we could
No,
change radiant to poison, actually.
Yeah, a better investment.
He then looks at the pistol, then there. He hops below the counter as he saw that you just got 10 pieces. He pulls out 5 silver pieces. They levitate above the counter and rest there. 5 silver pieces. 1 gold. Your change. Pointing to the stack of 5. He's saying 5 silver, but he's also doing the change for you.
Yeah, 1 gold in return for adding poison to my gun and getting 5 silver in change.
Gives you thumbs up, and then, like, occasionally he keeps drifting towards the coins.
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
he's got like the ultimate ADHD because again, brownies are literally drawn to shiny things.
Yeah. Do your job, and you'll just see your shiny. You'll just to hold your shiny snacks later.
Also,
And
little known fact for brownies, they also go for the eyes.
Lifestyle.
Huh?
mhm.
I said I lived a wealthy, normal lifestyle. Or rich, whatever.
As the brownie, then as the little merchant then goes, "You wanted something big, tall, and fire breathing?" That's how he addresses you, Reggie. Big, tall, and fire breathing.
That's sure, big, tall, and fire breathing. To you.
He looks at himself. Did you just call me tall? Is this opposite day?
Wait, I'm tall? Oh, I mean, I remember being only about hey, but important. Let's go back to my other thought.
So what do you want, boss man?
I was wondering if you can add necrotic damage to my guns.
He looks at them. Would you like a switch?
With what?
Put a switch on the weapon. Flip it, it's necrotic. Flip it back, it's basic.
And it's for necrotic.
No, he's telling you to let you be able to switch between damage types.
Yeah, all you need is necrotic and radiant.
Ooh, okay. So you want
Is it
necrotic,
is it-
radiant, and a switch.
Yeah, it's basically that. It's basically two different guns doing two different elements.
Oh, okay. So you want one to have radiant.
Yeah,
for the
one's
gun.
radiant and one has narcotics. It's basically healthy guns.
He holds up his hands with like 5 fingers. 5 gold.
I give you 7. Keep the rest for yourself.
He pulls the guns beneath the counter. About 20 minutes later, he throws each gun back up onto the counter, and there's a switch that allows the weapon to shoot between the elemental type and the base type. There you go. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so I pay you the money because you do the great job.
So all of you will be resting. Are we stopping at the sandworms?
Yes.
Okay. In the middle of the
Need to
night, huh?
Keyboard for a moment. I need to go AFK for a moment.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be doing the sandworm thing for him anyways.
Yeah, that's true. But also, quick question for you. So I'm trying to do that for my gun for the D&D Beyond informational wise. How should I, in a note form,
I do
tell
not
myself-
know how to do that on D&D Beyond.
No, I'm just saying, like, is it like 1D 5D radiant damage?
See, I've
You know what I
never
mean?
been I've never actually done any enchantments with it on D&D Beyond before. Anytime I try to run or do that with it with Isaiah,
Right now. Because I was trying to figure that out because it would be like 1d8 radiant damage, radiant, and you did do the same thing with the other side.
Demaya, I think take a look at like Divine Smite. The basic Divine Smite, and that might be what you would look for the damage pool, at least through D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, I tried to work with the enchantment system on D&D Beyond, and nobody would help, and never had a chance for it. So in the middle of the night, they wake you with a 10-foot pole.
There's a pole?
Yeah, no. Somebody they're afraid you might claw at them when you wake up, so they get like a 10-foot pole and start jabbing you with it to wake you up.
I don't want to wake up. Go leave me alone.
Sandworms.
I'm not ready yet. Give me 5 more minutes.
Okay. You realize it's pretty much go do the sandworms now or we leave. And you don't wrestle with them.
Fine, I'll go wrestling with it.
As you go out into the sand, you sink down a little bit. This is soft sand, and you're now like up to your ankles in the sand as you're walking through. They're guiding you.
I'm up. Ready.
They look at you. You know we can only have you wrestle a juvenile, right?
Yeah, I know. They're afraid I'll break a big one.
No, the big ones are too big.
No. I can make myself way bigger than what I am right now. Never too big.
The moment you say that, you see a practic worm just erupt from the sand, reaching up to the sky.
Yeah,
even at your biggest size, you would not be able to directly grapple it. And they're like, "That's an adult."
That's an adult?
Yeah, no, it would be a riding animal. You cannot wrestle the adults. You would have to wrestle it.
Fine, I make myself slightly bigger. Oh, I can ride the tiny one a little bit better.
As the juvenile erupts from the sand, readying itself. Well, there's your worm, buddy.
Yeah, the party started, y'all.
As you walk towards them, one of them grabs your wrist. Don't let it pull you below the sand.
Of the sand. Thank you for the tip, ma'am.
So Reggie starts sparring with and wrestling the giant sandworm. Sebastian is asleep on the ship. I don't know if I heard him come back yet.
Oh yeah,
I'm back.
Okay, he's back now.
So you probably hear a monstrous roar from the worm or the death claw, but you are dead asleep on the ship.
Oh, it's gonna be a death claw. We roar.
Yeah, no, so do the sandworms.
I know. The roar. Roar.
And since nobody talked about seeing the night sky,
I saw a beautiful, lovely sky with a weird-looking design in it.
there's like 4 moons.
I thought I was hallucinating and seeing 4 moons. It turns out I was blinded an eye.
As Reggie is sparring and wrestling the worm, what are you attempting to accomplish with this?
See if I can outpower a worm.
Okay, roll for it.
Okay. Give me the money. $72.
Do you manage to actually pull it from the ground and yeet it, smacking it against the ground, as it then immediately tunnels to flee?
Don't let that bastard escape.
Roll. Oh.
E.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
What did you get?
72.
You drag it back out of the sand and throw it again. Each time that you grapple and throw it, it immediately tries to run.
Keep playing with it.
As you're wrestling with the worms, you notice that the sands you're on, you're drifting. Somehow, you, the barge, and everything else has slowly been pulling, moving towards something. You begin to start hearing whispers on the wind. I assume you're going to continue wrestling it.
Yep. I roll again.
Yep. And it's just going to keep trying to run.
Yep. I'm gonna keep trying to play with it.
It's not having fun at this point.
93.
You yeet it for the last time as it pushes down into the sand. You now find yourself in the midst of a storm. You begin hearing echoes from your past of regrets.
People I couldn't save.
Exactly. Sebastian,
well,
feel
one
free
time
if you wound up waking up and walking onto the deck. You may also be experiencing similar events if you're on the deck of the ship.
Really?
Technically, both the ship, you and the crew have now drifted into the Whispering Sands. To those within it,
are different.
within the Whispering Sands, the first visit, as always, is always disorienting for new arrivals. You are faced with every regret you have ever had throughout your entire life. The sands themselves surround and reenact the images. This is happening to both of you, and you can describe how you want, what you want to be seeing in the sands.
I see nothing.
But it is a disorienting event. It's practically.
I see nothing. I wonder why I'm the storyline.
I see fallen comrades.
I see food.
Roll. I want you to roll and tell me what you get. This isn't with success. I just need to know your straight roll.
72.
100.
Okay, you crit. You don't tear up. You're beginning to feel a bit at peace. As for you, Reggie, the sands stop storming around you. The desert itself forms a man-like figure. Interesting. Most people are in tears when they see the echoes of their past. sins and regrets come to bear in their face. You two are different. Much different. I am Whisper. The bordering desert of Hashem is my domain. You are at me. This is where it gets kind of weird. The way he just basically said it is, you have arrived to him.
Yep. I can't say it directly.
Sebastian?
What are you?
Who are you?
I am Whisper, a true elemental, one of regret. This desert is my body, or this portion of the desert. When he said that, a hand forms up from behind him, a giant hand, as it retreats back into it. This particular desert or section of desert is the entity Whisper.
Right.
So technically, Reggie, you're standing on Whisper.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't sure if you'd be like, stomp the ground.
Lying in the sand.
Well, you were wrestling the worms. You got, you were wrestling the worms in the sand. You basically drifted into the desert. As for Sebastian, I believe the elementals worship the true elementals like gods. I could be wrong. I don't remember all of the lore we wrote for the elementals.
They came from the primordial source, and when they die, their bodies become the elements that they are in that current life cycle. And their souls return to the primordial source. And eventually they can choose to become corporeal again.
So essentially, the primal source or the original progenitors, he would be considered the primal source of regret. His body is.
That they're the primal sources of nature, kind of thing.
Oh, in this particular case, I was making it so emotions also had a natural and nature elemental factor. The fact is, it's the regret of the soul. Each grain of sand, though it looks like sand, is technically crystallized soul fragment. Anytime you do something that you ever regretted, a piece of your soul chips away and crystallizes.
Oh.
I have one of the deckhands explain that too. Whisper would be, he is not a coven, but he is considered one of the friendly divine races. He was just basically, no one liked being around him. He is regret. No one wants him around. That's why this portion of the desert is usually known as the Whispering Sands. He acts as the guardian to Hashem.
Ew.
He's basically in himself, in the presence of him, he is a trial.
You require anything of us?
No, I just like to greet those who come through and test them.
And what test would that be?
Whether you can accept the regret of your past
or not.
My brain's trying to think of an audio for this.
Yeah, I can actually close it. I can pause or stop the music. I just don't know what would have happened.
No, you're probably fine on that. My brain's trying to like, oh yeah, you're here, you're doing this, you're there.
And how can you tell when they don't accept their regret?
Yeah, that.
You're not crying. As he, that
Now?
was no, to most people, the test would break them down, and they would be crying, unable to progress further. In this case, both of you stood, weighed, measured, and not broken by the regret. It's
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's how you face it, how you deal with it. You didn't let it stop you.
I just keep moving forward.
Exactly. But to those that would fail the test, would not be able to move forward.
That's because they don't have the strength and speed and power I have.
As the sands drift away, sun begins to rise. And you see it in oddity. You are too focused on the sands themselves. It seemed that he had been moving you towards the fortress wall, or the city wall. And though the sun shines, there is no shadow in the wake of the wall, or in the presence of the wall. It spans over 1,000 hands tall, made of pure limestone. It goes off into the distance to the left, almost out of completely out of sight. You see a mountain range behind the wall stretching outwards, and to the right a harbor with a chained gate that seems to be dropping for the day. Massive doors swing open, and you see into the city of Hashem, similar to where the abbey had been built within that skeleton. The city wall was functioning as parts of the districts. As you see in through the gate of the wall, more city stretches outwards as far as the eye can see. Trains darting and moving along the site, in and out of the vision. And at the back, at the very far back, and at the base of the mountain, a fortress carved into the living granite. This was the seat of the blood. The city was easily more than any metropolitan city. Thousands of beings and souls moving in and out, and merchants. Those running the sand skimmer. Welcome to Hashem! And you've made it just in time for the revelry battles.
Ooh, I love that.
By the time you catch the trains and reach it, you should arrive at the arenas for some basic sparring matches with the megafauna. So basically this wall is so tall it should be casting a shadow, but it's not. You are also cool within the presence of the wall.
Yeah.
What do you do?
The sense of you used to know it.
Head to the revelry.
The reverie. Reverie.
Did not do a train for this. Should have probably done a bullet train.
I can run him there.
As you get upon the train, it accelerates incredibly fast. As you see the city dart by the window, it is just a streak of buildings. It took about an hour to get to the fortress carved into the side. But the entire sea of buildings in front of you stretches as far as you can see. You basically got on a bullet train and it took you an hour to get to the wall.
Bullet train.
No, I mean like an actual Japanese bullet train. So basically, you travel the course of Japan. This is a massive city. Like, I cannot...
Without that, why we made the comment, you know.
I wasn't sure, like, I thought I was, like, underselling the size of this. As you disembark from... Actually... As you get off the train, you see the walkways and the banners, each with the 5 stars on them. A figure, now standing on the platform, looking. Both of you have a brief recollection or memory of the cathedral window, the silver star.
Alright.
He waves at them as he then goes, shouting to the others, "Oi! Make sure those get into the arena intact!" So, you wish to sign up for the revelry? This should be fun. It'll be the 2 of you then? I am Talon of the Deep Thought.
Hello.
As you get off the train, you see the rest of the gate, the sea gate that was beginning to lower, being brought down by a massive mountain of a man. And when I say mountain, I mean he is a mountain with arms and legs, lowering the gate. You have now officially seen all of the 5 holy stars. Talon then tells you, well, the registration's already been made. The patron was very efficient. You'll be fighting a mantis first. Pats the Deathclaw on the shoulder. Talon then going, it should be interesting and a fair fight.
It'll never be a fair fight.
As you walk into the fortress, the halls carry an echo, an air of regalness. This was not just a fortress for defensive purposes. Yep. This was the Blood's true capital, their seat of power. And an arena stretched outwards. After you had walked a few, I'm going to say about 20 minutes through the caverns following the patrons, the arena stretches out. One of them going, hurry up, hurry up! You're scheduled for the first match. Well, the first 3 matches, and then you'll be going somewhere else.
You're gonna kill us.
The gate swings open as it raises up.
a giant praying mantis stepping out into the arena.
Fail, we meet again. It won't end like last time.
Roll for initiative, D20s. Okay. Yeah, I actually have 3 rounds of combat prep for this.
I got 10.
Not 20. Here, what I have.
Okay. So, the mantis swings at the two of you while you stand in the midst of the arena. Roll for either dodge or how you want to progress with this.
Attack backwards.
Attack backwards?
You know what I mean? Counter.
Oh, count.
Dodge.
Roll, both of you.
Yeah. I'll use the D100 from now on.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I rolled a 90.
Okay. So you're gonna take 2 damage from the Airsa swing, from it swinging. You hit the column behind you, and that's why you took the 2 damage. What'd you get, Reggie?
97.
You begin catching to grapple. You take about 60 damage. You're all full rested, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm down to, you said 60 damage?
Yeah.
I'm down
Because
to
you took this
130.
thing directly into the chest.
120.
Remember, you, actually... Remember that you do have damage resistant, physical damage resistance.
I don't know what.
Never mind.
The armor class? Or...
Yeah, the armor class, the armor points. I was saying, Bolo, like, I believe Reggie has 6 that can he can soak up 6 damage, and it was 5.
Armor, there you own it, but unarmed build, unarmed thing. I could have just override all that shit too. I'm cheating.
Okay, so Reggie gets first go at it.
After taking that, making me down to... That's way too much. I kind of took up more than I needed. I'm very hurt right now.
Wait, did you lower your HP?
Yeah, I was supposed to do it because of the damage joke, but instead of doing what I did, I went and counted myself at 100 and this, and I clicked on takeaway. I gave the bank more money back when I was hitting. And there, we're corrected. Anyway, now what?
It's your top of the initiative, or you're ahead of Sebastian in the initiative, so you decide what you want to do. You are currently grappling this mantis claw.
Oh,
This is not a fight to the death, so the match will stop if if both of you are too critically injured, or they will pull you out if you're too critically injured. And
I go try
to
to
Sebastian,
break
you do
it
not
and then
want this
block.
thing to hit you.
Noted.
It's through Reggie.
I try to use my strength and try to break its arm thing.
You'll need to roll.
I'm ready. $89.
Since you were aiming and striking at the joint, I'm gonna say you deal 20 damage to it because of where you struck.
Yeah. Master Fu.
Now it's Sebastian's turn.
I'll use Ray of Frost.
What's the max damage for that?
1d8.
Yep.
8. And what is your wisdom modifier? Wait, is it wisdom or intelligence for casting?
I think it was. Yeah, okay.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the intelligence modifier?
2. So 20.
You got a 20 for your roll?
No, I had 28.
Oh, okay. So, radiant damage. And you rolled for 28, so it's going to get hit with the ice. The sand begins to clump at its feet as it does that. Okay, I need a calculator for this. That way I do this right. Okay, top of the round. It swings at you again with its other mandible. Or its other talon. As it pulled its hand free from you, you see its joint snap back into place. As it swings the mantis claw at both of you. Again. I assume you try to counter attack or grapple it then, Reggie?
I counter grab.
And you would be trying to dodge Sebastian.
Yes.
Roll.
Okay, I got 56.
Ooh, it's gonna hit. You're gonna take 7 damage.
Okay.
Reggie, roll.
Alright. Alright. Waiting.
It's all good. It's all good.
96.
You're able to catch it and strike at it. What's your maximum, or what's your unarmed attack?
unarmed strike
Yes.
is a plus 10. And then bludgeoning.
Which would be your strength modifier, which is 4, so you deal 14 damage.
Is strength modifier the one that's on the outside of the arm?
So if it's you, the strength modifier is usually directly underneath the stat.
Oh. My strength and my my constitution are both 10.
Okay then. Top of the initiative. Oh wait, Reggie, you're gonna take 20 damage again. Or take 20 damage.
I'm at 100 health.
And now it's the beginning of your turn. The mantis is beginning to look winded, by the way.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I'm also thinking Sebastian is looking very winded right now.
It would make sense. Try to dodge on me and the Gray Mantis' attack.
Yeah, it's just at this point slashing at you. I was gonna give it dual attack, but I'm like, I feel like it hitting like a truck with one swing per turn was already enough.
Yeah, what?
So it is your turn, Reggie. What are you going to do? It's looking winded. Sebastian is very, very winded. Most likely. Roll.
Roll him now. 70. 70. I had 70.
You got a 70.
At a 70.
Okay, you're gonna smack it again. So now it will be Cairo's turn. Sebastian's turn. Sorry.
Cast Cure Wounds on myself.
What's the maximum healing for it?
D8.
So you'll recover 8 wounds, and then I believe it also adds your intelligence modifier. So that would be 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Okie dokie.
65.
I will let you attack, but you would have to either shoot at it or use a combat spell. In addition, if you heal, I will let you take a half action or half battle action. So, like, okay, since you're grappling it, for instance with you, Reggie, since you're grappling with it, all you'd have to shout is like some obscenity to Sebastian's character to cast Cure Wounds or Healing Word.
Right.
That it would take like half the turn. I'm just giving you an option. So, do you want to shoot at it? Do you want to not? I'm giving you the option and decision, Sebastian.
I choose to shoot at
I just healed myself, and you're giving me another action.
Mostly with your pistol or a combat spell.
Yeah. Ammo. Yeah, be a man now.
And
You
I'll
don't have
cast,
to. I'm just gonna.
Well, I still want to be able to will it down.
That's also why I was like, I feel like if you take up your whole turn doing healing, that's kind of janky. But you were saying?
I'll cast Ray of Frost again.
What's the what's that damage modifier? So it's 8 plus your wisdom, which would be 10. Roll for it.
Yeah. 68.
Okay. So, it's gonna try to, so it's gonna swing again at you guys. With its free claw.
I gotta grab that claw now.
Roll for it. Both of you roll. And Reggie, you're gonna need to make 2 rolls on this. No, if he's already grappled with 1, it's not a disadvantage thing. It's when it hits him, it's gonna have 2 mantis claws trying to swing him into a wall.
I rolled and I got a 14.
So you don't take damage this round, but you slip and fall prone. Reggie? It's you need to roll 2 times.
Roll what? The 200 twice?
Yes.
I had 180.
The first one was 180?
Yeah.
And the second one?
98.
So you're not thrown into a wall, but this ain't gonna feel good. You take another 30 damage.
Good.
And at this point, you are fully grappled with him. You cannot try to. You're holding him in place at this point. You will have to basically hold both of his mantis claws in place.
And that is all you would be able to do unless you choose to release both of the claws.
I do the thing you told me to do.
So he's holding it in place. Okay,
I
you'll be
hold
able
it in
to.
place and bite it. I eat him. I make him food.
I'm just gonna say that does like 3 damage. No, 4 damage because you now have buff to your necrotic.
And I do have a thing that says bite. It's a 1d6 plus piercing damage. My AC is at 10. 25.
Now, Sebastian, you get up and can take a shot at him. Or it's your turn. You're gonna get up and you're gonna have a bit more of a hit. Reggie's holding it in place for you, so you'll have enough time to get back up from being prone. And you can attack or do what you want to do. Also realize you can upcast a spell. And does for combat spells, for upcasting, does adding just more damage to the spell sound better, or doubling it? Or doubling it every like 3 sorcery points you dump in for upcasting it? Which sounds better to you guys?
Oh, there's her name.
I put in the spell points for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so every time you every time you dump 3 spells to 3 spell points into it, it will double the damage in your pool, or double the damage that you do. But for every one, so for the first 2, you're just gonna add a static 2 damage for it. So it's 1 to cast a spell. You can upcast it twice before it doubles the damage, and then every third upcast doubles the damage you have.
Make property close damage.
I figured that'll work, and for damage spells, so like for upcasting. I assume you cast Ray of Frost again?
Yes.
I could be wrong. So how many spell points are you dumping into it?
We'll go with the 2.
2. Okay, so it's not gonna double, but it will do. Give me a second. Oh wait, I need to also add your 1 radiant damage to this too.
Oh yeah.
That's all. For you, I had to add 1 more necrotic damage.
I know. That's why I keep reading too.
Well, it's new. I added it, and it's more flavor text and fun.
It is. I love it.
Okay, now it is not having a good day. It is really not having a good day. That Ray of Frost just... It is not happy.
Oh, boo-hoo, you know, I'm upset.
He can't take a turn because he's currently being held by the barbarian. The barbarian can't take his turn.
I could, I just have to all I can do is bite.
You'd have to do, yeah, oh yeah. You're gonna bite?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
I was just gonna let you you're holding it in place. I'm just gonna let you just be like, ah!
I got a 5.
I guess I should actually let you roll in case you roll a 10. It's going to be a static 4 damage in this case.
Yep.
But if you roll, as I said, if you roll 8 zeros, like straight 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, increments of 10, it's a crit.
Right.
Okay. Now, it's Sebastian's turn again. And if you were knocked down to half when you healed yourself, you got another point, even when you heal yourself. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with my pistol.
What's the max damage for the pistol? Oh, and then
D10.
what? Yeah, so 10 plus.
Plus the piercing.
The piercing
and the
is really I'm only making the piercing a rule for groups. And it lets over. Well, that's how Ariel was able to shoot through the rat, the skeleton, and the goblin. That was all overflow damage hitting.
Yeah.
What about
once
the
I killed
poison?
badly, they moved on to the
Oh yeah,
other
no, you'll
teammates
get the
kept
poison
going.
and stuff like that. So you'll get it's down. It's not dead. The sigils in the arena are preventing it from dying. The first round is done.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna say, after this next fight, I want to call it. I'm starting to get tired, but I will do another fight. I still have stuff made up for next time for this. I'm starting to get tired. Before they bring out the next competitor, they restore your health. They restore all of your guys' health.
All right.
Not your sorcery points. I figured that would make this a little bit better. They'll patch you up, but they're not going to give you your full magic recovery.
How much?
No, you're restored to full health.
I think we only has a limited amount of health.
You don't recover your sorcery points. Your health is brought up to full. This is... They want you at the peak of physical condition.
Oh, I didn't use really any of my sorcery points.
You don't yeah, I figured that. I guess that was mostly to Sebastian.
Yes.
No, I was saying that was mostly for Sebastian.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So now that you're fully recovered, they bring the mantis back into the lower pit area. And I say this now, I realize that it's a giant tarantula.
Arachnid.
Yeah, it's an arachnid. I know that Crow is afraid of spiders, and I'm saying this ahead of time for him so he doesn't...
But is his character afraid of spiders?
True. So,
Good question. Am I afraid of tarantula? Or is it only I'm scared of weird smaller?
this is a spider large enough to swallow Reggie.
Oh, I know, and I'm really willing to ride that ride. It'll be a fun trip, but I'll see people on the other side.
Well, this isn't to the death. I realize I keep doing that, but it's also that moment of... It's not all about killing, it's just experiencing it.
Yep.
So both of you roll your d20s.
A D20.
$17.
19.
I've noticed that all the combat we do, and like I just love it. Even when he rolls low, Crow always takes top of the initiative. Even when everybody rolls shit, it's like, how the fuck does he keep taking top of the initiative?
That's my dad.
You see the spider's legs twitching, but it's not directly doing something. It's doing something, but you don't know exactly what.
You ain't getting my liver.
At the beginning of each of your turns, I'm going to let you do a perception. Or try to move. Either way will help determine what you will figure out what it just did based off of that. But it is Crow's turn. It is Reggie's turn to start the initiative.
I choose a stomp.
I need you to roll with disadvantage, the D100. I need to know if you roll within the 50s.
Good job. Exactly what you said.
You rolled within the 50s?
55.
You're able to pull the spider webs from your feet. The movement of its legs was basically using like grasping tendril. Your feet were caught and webbing to the ground, so that moment of you rolled with disadvantage. You fell ass backwards into breaking your foot free to stomp the ground. No, that's what I thought was funny. I'm like, it's disadvantage. He's gonna have to roll. God, motherfucker! What's the damage of the spell? What is the damage of stomp or earth tremor?
Yeah. I mixed that up again. I see 10 feet. 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
The last part? So 1d6 what damage?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. And what's your intelligence?
+1.
So you deal 7 damage to this thing.
Yeah.
And remember the upcasting rule.
Oh yeah, but I could have done that. I only did a level 1 gun.
I'm again. I'm making making some of these rules as we go along,
Okay.
so it's.
Remember, like I did a 36 on back, baby. I give everything to do that, John. Like, I upcast this spell.
I will let you do it next turn.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I'm just reminding. I realize I'm making I'm making up the rules as we go along, but it's also I'm trying to balance out the damage. None of these kaiju things you want to hit by you want to hit you, Sebastian. I'm just saying that. But that's one of those. I do not want the giant mantis or spider hitting me.
Or
So it is your turn, Sebastian.
I'd like to cast Ice Storm.
Are you going to upcast it?
No. But it will cost 4 spell points.
What's the damage rating for?
So It does 2d8 bludgeoning and also 4d6 cold.
Yeah, this is gonna hit hard. So it's 8 plus. You said 2.
So it'll be 16 bludgeoning
Yep.
and and 24 cold.
That sounds
Jesus, mother of God. So that's.
that thing with a truck. Oh, refrigerator truck.
So 16, 24. Screw this. I have a calculator. I was trying to do this in my head.
At least I have a phone.
You do 40 fucking damage to this thing. It sees you as a threat. It very much sees you as a threat. Not the person that just stopped and shook the ground. No, it specifically perceives you as a violent threat. It does not want you to do that again. It's going to charge you and rip you out of the ground and throw you against the wall. I need you to roll. I'm sorry, you did 40 damage to it. It was like, fuck you. Just fuck you. I was not expecting it to do that much. I'm like, oh god.
Oh god, that's a lot.
So roll.
77.
You're going to take. You're gonna take 11 damage. When you get back up, it's gonna look at you like, oh, now you can get up. I'm gonna have to kill you. This next round is make it or break it time. You are not happy. It was not happy. This shit. I know, I wasn't expecting you to be like 40 damage. Fuck me. Of course, it's also how I did the damage ruling for this. Now I feel a little less bad about Reggie having over 100 hit points. Especially since that's I believe that storm spell is an AoE attack.
Yep, every time.
So, top of the initiative, Reggie, it's your turn.
Well, you know what to do again. Time to go bite him.
So, as I said, if you do the stomp,
Yeah, that.
it's so the stomp is 1 spell slot. Then for every so for upcasting it adds 2 damage for every upcast. On the third upcast after the initial spell, it doubles the damage. So how many how are you gonna do this? I don't know how many sorcery points you have left. So it's 1 to cast it. You'll have to do 3. You'll have to upcast it 3 times after the initial cast to double the damage.
That would be 1 and 3.
How many sorcery points are you dumping into this?
1 to cast. 7.
You're gonna drop. Okay, then. And the stomp did 5 damage, right?
What?
The stomp did 5 damage, right? It does base 5 damage, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So you're doing 44 damage to this thing.
Yeah.
Now I can't decide who's a bigger threat.
You're me. I'm hungry.
But after that earthquake, it is reeling. It is not having a good day. This is the second round, and I started it with 120 hit points, and I'm like, I'm gonna end this with a pretty hard fight. And then it just goes like, I'm like, oh my god.
Sebastian ain't as weak as he acts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a caster. Casting in this, I just realized casting in my format's kind of broken. Okay, so it is Sebastian's turn.
I will have to resort to shooting it with my pistol.
You have no points left whatsoever?
I have... two points left.
You could do Ray of Frost and upcast it. You could. I'm not telling you to because this is going to be the end of this session, and there is one other fight slated for the next session before you get your sorcery points back. I guess I should say that.
So I want to, keep it conservative.
Yeah, no,
Or
I get it.
Keep doing one at a time.
There's... I'm trying to stop myself, and I thought you were stopped. I'm going to say, finish what you're saying.
Oh, and the pistol has the poison and radiant damage.
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
$95.
Okay, so that's critical success. What's the total damage for the pistol?
So the D10 or 10.
So 10, 11, 12. Well, it's confused on who it should go after because both of you smacked it pretty hard the past two rounds. I'm gonna say it's gonna grab the barbarian and throw it at you. Both of you need to roll. Just tell me what you guys get.
100.
16.
That's a 0.
You critted, motherfucker. You do some weird cat shit and somehow push your hand off in midair to take no fucking damage or cause any damage to Sebastian. You're just like, bitch, please! And you're like in the back of your head, I don't know how the fuck I did that, but I'm gonna play it off like, bitch, please! No, like you pulled some rogue dodge in midair fucking to avoid any damage, because I was just like, roll a d20 though, Reggie. Roll a d20.
I'm gonna.
What'd you get?
15.
You have demoralized the spider. It now is reconsidering its life decisions and is looking at the cage pen, thinking, I don't want to continue. It was a success. You critic success on on basically a damage saving roll. And now the giant spider is reconsidering its life as a spider. It's just that moment of son of a bitch, because it's also the top of the initiative. Ow.
Alright.
What do you do for your turn? Raji.
Okay.
How are you doing it? With your axe? Gun? What? How?
I'm calling up Bonnie and Clyde. And I'm using fire in them.
Oh, you're gonna breathe fire on the fire. What is your unarmed strike and your breath attack? Max damage together.
Hold on. Holy shit. Unarmed strike for 5 bludgeoning.
5,
damage.
and then your 4 strength modifier. And then what's your breath attack?
Or D12.
4d12? Yeah, no, it's incapacitated from that. I'm not, good match. No, it had 18 hit points left. He was already dealing 8 damage. He said 4d8, and I'm giving max damage. So that's... Your breath attack is also going to be a fucking monster in combat. The spider is the spider is safe, but it is slowly backing out of the arena. The handlers don't have to pull it in. The mantis had to be pulled in by the handlers because it still wanted to fight. The spider is just like, nope, just no. In fact, it's clicking. All of you can roll a language check, which will be intelligence.
Uh, 14.
15 plus 2.
Oh yeah, for that I had plus 1.
So you would have a 5.
Yeah.
You don't entirely understand what it's saying, but you know it's saying something like it's saying "fuck this shit." It's essentially like you're roughly getting "fuck this shit," "fuck this day," "fuck the couch," "fuck this," "I shouldn't have climbed out of the horde," "fuck this day," just fuck all of this. That's it for today. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and leave comments in this description. I or the party will try to leave messages in response. Stay odd, stay weird, stay odd, stay weird, and stay cool. And make sure you give a spider an existential life crisis. Bye!